for the Wake Forest University Graduate School of Arts and Sciences. Welcome to Wake Forest. If you've never been here before, welcome to Wake Chapel. I want to ask you to just do a couple of things before we start the procession. If you could, please silence all cell phones and remain clear of the aisles as the academic procession begins. We also ask that you please remain seated during the procession in order to be inclusive of audience members for whom standing would be difficult. If you would like to access or share a digital long-form ceremony program that includes a complete listing of degree candidates, student awards and recognitions, please follow the link on the back of your ceremony card. There will be another ceremony shortly following ours, so we ask that you are cognizant of our shared space and plan to meet your graduate at our reception in the green room of Ronaldo Hall, which is at the far end of Hearn Plaza, following the conclusion of the ceremony. We'll begin in a moment. Please be seated. Good afternoon. I just want to say that I am not Jackie Crassus. Jackie sends her apologies. I'm Tony Marsh. I'm the Senior Associate Dean of the Graduate School of Arts and Sciences, and I'll be filling in for her today. Distinguished guests, faculty colleagues, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2024. Come on! As I look across Wake Chapel, I see immense joy and pride on the faces of your faculty members, your friends, and your family who have gathered today to celebrate the culmination of your graduate degree journey. And when I look at you, I see the gleam of achievement that only comes after immense dedication and years of hard work. You did it. Enjoy this moment today. Each of you has embarked on a unique academic journey filled with challenges, triumphs, and countless moments Okay, that was unexpected. Page 2, growth. From drafts of dissertations practiced in front of colleagues to research projects that gave unexpected results, so many little moments of this journey lead to bigger ones that have transformed you into scholars, educators, filmmakers, counsellors, philosophers, interpreters, researchers, and professionals I see sitting in front of me. As you embark on the next phase of your life, remember the lessons learned and the friendships forged during your time here. Carry with you the same spirit of inquiry and the pursuit of excellence that defines every Wake Forester. And when you hang your diploma in your future office, I hope it reminds you of your intellectual curiosity, resilience, and passion which brought you to this milestone today. It's my pleasure now to welcome our distinguished speaker, Kimberly Jones. Kim embodies the epitome of excellence in education, and her extensive educational career has equipped her with a profound understanding of the transformative power of literature and pedagogy. For 18 years, Kim has dedicated herself to shaping young minds as a high school English teacher with the Chapel Hill Carrboro City Schools. Her academic journey began here at Wake Forest, where she pursued her bachelor's degree in English and then her master's degree in education. Kim's passion for education extends beyond the classroom. She is a fervent advocate for Holocaust and human rights education, serving as the regional site director for TOLI, a leading national non-profit in this field. Additionally, her role as an education consultant for PBS underscores her commitment to advancing educational initiatives at the state and the national level. Throughout her career, Kim has championed innovative teaching methodologies that prioritize cultural relevance and inclusivity, empowering educators nationwide to create dynamic learning experiences. Her accolades include recognition by Governor Roy Cooper and the North Carolina African American Heritage Commission for her contributions to public education across the state. She was also awarded the North Carolina Attorney General's Dogwood Award, further underscoring her significant contributions to public education and the broader community. In 2023, she received the Borough's Welcome Fund North Carolina Teacher of the Year Award, a testament to her exceptional teaching and leadership. Today, we are privileged to hear from a true trailblazer in education, someone who embodies the transformative impact of dedicated educators. A special thank you to Alan Brown and Leah McCoy in the Department of Education for nominating Kim as today's speaker. Now, please join me in welcoming Kimberly Jones as she shares her insights on the life-changing power of public education and the profound legacy of passionate teaching.
Good afternoon. It is a pleasure to be with you all. I was talking with a friend earlier who has followed me throughout this journey as Teacher of the Year, and they asked if I was nervous about this afternoon's address. And I had to be honest and tell them not really. Every day I stand in front of over 100 15 and 16-year-olds. This comparatively should be a walk in the park. Esteemed faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the remarkable graduates of the Graduate School of Arts and Sciences, it is truly an honor to stand before you today as a proud double deacon, an advocate for public education, and most importantly, as a high school English teacher with a captive audience. Though it deeply pains my need for formative assessment to track your learning, you won't need to take notes or make annotations. With sincere apologies to Dr. McCoy, Dr. Brown, and my beloved former professor, the late Joseph Milner, due to time constraints, I have also eliminated the Socratic seminar that was intended to be the summative assessment due to limitations on our time. As I look out at this sea of accomplished individuals, I'm inspired by the countless hours of dedication, sacrifice, and perseverance that have brought you to this moment. Each of you have undertaken a journey of intellectual discovery, fueled by a passion for learning and a commitment to excellence. Congratulations on this incredible milestone. I know that even as we sit in the ceremony, many of us, most of us, quite honestly, are anxiously anticipating what comes next. Not only hearing your name or the name of a loved one called and celebrating that achievement today, but tackling the next big challenges, further education, embarking on new careers, and ultimately making meaningful contributions and advancements in your respective fields. This forward thinking is very likely one of the contributing factors that has brought you to this point. But for the next few minutes, I'm going to ask that you suspend that part of your nature to embrace the joy and the beauty of this time and this space, and perhaps even to take a moment and look back. My mom says that my earliest desire to be a teacher emerged when I was roughly 3 or 4 years old on the front porch of our double-wide mobile home in a tiny rural town in the Sand Hills of North Carolina. I'd line up my stuffed animals and proceed to teach them using the little golden books in my home library and reteaching the pre-K materials my mom would pick up from the County Cooperative Extension and local primary school. I didn't go to a formal preschool like many of my peers. As is the case with many working class families, it was not financially possible. Instead, my parents made the decision for my dad, a nursing home janitor, to work a first shift job, and my mom to work third shift in the local textile factory so that she could be at home during the day to teach me and in case my older brother needed her while at school. These days of front porch preschool are why I will always credit my mother as my first and most important teacher. Take a moment and think about your own educational journey. Who would you consider your first teacher? How did they make you feel about learning? Your very first teacher. By the way, y'all, this is not a rhetorical question. On the count of 3, I would like for you to say that person's name out loud in a moment of acknowledgement for their role in helping you to reach this point. 1, 2, 3. Thank Thank you. Thank you so much for indulging me. If there's one thing I learned as an educator during the pandemic, teaching into a silent void sucks. My mom made me anticipate learning. While I don't remember the specifics of our front porch curriculum, I do remember the excitement I felt at beginning to master numbers and letters and taking my first steps into reading and writing. I remember feeling empowered at beginning to learn about the world and the power of my voice in it. I remember meeting my older brother at the bus stop each afternoon, excited to tell him all that I had learned about in school that day. I figured out really quickly, when you learn things, you had things to talk about that big people were willing to listen to. Now, this was not an exceptional awakening by any means. The truth is that even the youngest students understand the essential relationship between knowledge and agency. The more we learn, the more freedom, respect, and autonomy we gain. This is why toddlers are so enamored with the question, why? They inherently understand that our world is made more accessible when they understand the systems and principles at work around them. Kids are empowered by every new practice they can make sense of and every question they're allowed to ask. Children are keen observers of the world in action, and they are constantly assessing and evaluating its justness, equity, and the visiting of those principles upon themselves. If you doubt it, watch what happens if you split a cookie unevenly between two toddlers. No one can tell you about equity better than our students. This truth never changes. Every day, teachers have the opportunity to equip students with new knowledge, and in doing so, expand their worlds, their access, empower their voices, and aid in their quests for equity and justice. In my 18 years as a public school teacher and in my incredible year of service as North Carolina's Teacher of the Year, I have had the gift and privilege of witnessing firsthand the transformative impact that education can have on the lives of students. Every day as a teacher, I am reminded of and motivated by the words etched into the very fabric of our university, pro humanitate. These words, for humanity, serve as a guiding principle, reminding me that education is not merely a means to an end, but a key that unlocks innumerable doors, and at its best, a catalyst for positive change in the world. In my classroom, I strive to instill in my students a love for learning and a sense of purpose. I challenge them to think critically about the world around them and to empathize with those whose voices are often unheard. Through literature, we explore the complexities of the human experience, fostering empathy and understanding across cultural divides. Through writing, I empower my students to find their own voice, to share their identities and experiences, and to advocate for change in their communities. And through collective dialogue, we create a space where diverse perspectives are not only welcomed, but celebrated and affirmed. In this way, the power of education extends far beyond the walls of my classroom. It becomes a pathway to opportunity, a force for social justice, and a beacon of hope for future generations. While I am proud and privileged to call myself a teacher by profession, I am also acutely aware that each and every one of us has the capacity to be a teacher in our own right. I teach because I fundamentally believe that through education, the past does not have to be a prologue. People can be educated and empowered to build a better, more just world. However, this transition is not just a passive inevitability. As James Baldwin noted, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. We all have the power to lean in and tackle the pressing issues of our respective professions, engaging in meaningful questions grounded in the social, political, artistic, scientific, health, environmental, and other challenges of our world. Whether you pursue a career in academia, in business, in science, in healthcare, or the arts, you will have the opportunity to share your knowledge and expertise with those around you. You will have the power to inspire, to mentor, to educate and uplift those around you. And in doing so, you too will be living out the greatest embodiments of Pro Humanitate. As you embark on this next chapter of your journey, I urge you to never underestimate the impact you can have on the world. Embrace every opportunity to teach and to be taught. Seek out moments of connection and understanding in a society that is growing ever more siloed into echo chambers of homogeneous ideas and confirmation bias. It is imperative that we commit ourselves to actively engaging in healthy, respectful, and most importantly, factual dialogue and discourse. As future leaders in your fields, you will be uniquely positioned to guide others toward the pursuit of knowledge, even as they observe a world where the path of ignorance seems easier, far more populated, and full of easy answers to complex problems. Never lose sight of the profound opportunity and responsibility that comes with the privilege and gift of education. So, to the graduates of the Wake Forest University Graduate School of Arts and Sciences, I leave this bit of homework. Go forth with courage and conviction. Be bold in your pursuit and sharing of knowledge, and relentless in your commitment to leaving the world better than you found it. Understand that the greatest legacy that you will live and will live after you will be in what you share and teach to those behind you. You've now received your assignment. The world awaits your brilliance. And if this high school English teacher can leave you a few final pointers, remember to show your work, don't forget to proofread for grammar and mechanics, and always provide evidence to support your claims. Thank you, and once again, congratulations.
Kim, thank you. Thank you so much for your wisdom and sharing all of that with our graduates today, giving them that little, assignment or two or three. And especially thank you for the incredible efforts that you have put into advancing education. Thank you. As president of Wake Forest University, it is my honor to bring greetings to you, our graduates, on this momentous day in your academic journey. Let me say this. You made it. You did it. This is great. I want to echo Dean Marsh's sharing of also our welcome to each of your guests, family members, partners, spouses, children, and friends who are assembled here in Wake Chapel with us today. The journey to obtaining a graduate degree is long, and graduate students so very rarely walk it alone. We know that this day is a culmination of many, many years of choices, sacrifices, failures and achievements, wrong turns and revisions, probably lots of revisions. I remember that all too well. And we know that your friends, your families, and your loved ones were there, along with your Wake Forest faculty and the graduate school staff. So graduates, please remember to thank them and all those who have walked this path with you. Now today, you're going to receive your academic hoods. And maybe some of you are like me, and want to know where these vaulted academic traditions come from. We have so many of them. And more so, not just where they come from, but the why. As Kim pointed out, ask that question, why? Why are these so important to communities like ours? Well, the origins of academic hooding ceremonies date back more than 1,000 years to European universities, where students were quite literally clothed in a symbol of knowledge earned through their studies, designating them evermore as accomplished scholars in their disciplines. Probably also those gowns and hoods kept them warm in medieval European libraries. Today, we're warm already without them. And today, you are going to follow in the ancient footsteps of generations of scholars. You will receive the symbolic hood and the colors of your discipline as you graduate. The distinctive look of your academic regalia ties you evermore also to Wake Forest and to the motto every Wake Forest graduate is called to answer, Pro Humanitate, and to embody its spirit both at home and in the world. Class of 2024, the world awaits you. It also needs you and the unique gifts and talents only you can bring to it. I know you are ready to lead with courage and integrity and to be true catalysts for good in our society. My most sincere congratulations to each and every one of you on this special day. Congratulations. I now ask Dean Tony Marsh to step forward for the presentation of candidates.
Will all the candidates for the degree Doctorate of Philosophy please stand?
All.
You can clap if you want. President Wente, these candidates will have met all of the requirements for the degree Doctor of Philosophy, and it is with pleasure that I present them to you on behalf of Dean Crassus and the faculty of the Graduate School of Arts and Sciences for the conferral of their degree.
By virtue of the authority granted to me by the Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendations of Dean Crassus and faculty of the Graduate School of Arts and Sciences, and upon successful completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Philosophy.
Please be seated. Will all the candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Arts in Human Services, Masters of Arts in Education, and Master of Healthcare Leadership please stand? President Wente, these candidates will have met all of the requirements for these master's degrees, and it is with pleasure that I present them to you on behalf of Dean Crassus and the faculty of the Graduate School of Arts and Sciences for the conferral of their degree.
By virtue of the authority granted to me by the Board of Trustees and upon the recommendations of Dean Crassus and the faculty of the Graduate School of Arts and Sciences, and upon successful completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon you the respective degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Arts in Human Services, Master of Arts in Education, or Master of Healthcare Leadership. Congratulations to you all.
And now the fun part, you get a fancy hood.
Will the Arts and Sciences candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy please come forward? Candidates will be hooded by their faculty advisors. Please withhold applause until all candidates have been hooded. Mackenzie Lee Anderson, advisor Dr. Sarah Essman. Lindsay Joyce Gray, advisor Dr. David Carroll. Jessie Rain Lazone Ingham, advisors Dr. Brad Jones and Dr. George Donati. Candidate will be hooded by Dr. Brad Jones. Xiao Ma, advisor Dr. Abdu Lachgar. Candidate will be hooded by Dr. Wendu Ding. Lakshman Pudel, advisor Dr. Daniel Kim Shapiro. Ryan P. Sullivan, advisor Dr. Oana Jujescu. Changlei Zhu, advisor Dr. John Lukesh. Please join me in applauding our doctoral graduates.
Will the Arts and Sciences candidates for the degree of Masters of Arts please come forward? Candidates will be hooded by Associate Professor Rebecca Gill from the Department of Communication. Taylor Abushi. Sharuk Hassan Al-Safari. Farah Munzer Al-Sakida. Camille Davis Anderson. Afia Anyabawele. Brittany Lida Biggs. Michael Lee Branton. Leah Bronigal. Jacob Carlisle Brendel. Amelia Hope Britt. Ashley Brodnick. Eliza Blair Buckner. Sarah Nicole Bustillos. Jessica Squires Carlisle. Natalia Casas. Emily Clark. Joseph Curran. Zaria Taisha Davis. Allison Deweese. Kaylee Ann Ferreira. Sarah Catherine Floyd. Adrian Estes Folk. Rose Caroline Garcia Badillo. Gina Giorgio. L. Devin Gladney. Noah Graham. Jamie Lynn Haas. Olga A. Haynes. Jamie Lynn Halupa. Kathleen Hanley. Sulmi Hong. Meredith Hornsby. Megan Horace. Nadia Marie Johnson. Sydney Claire Johnson. Kirby Elizabeth Jones. Carolyn Laura Kindred. Hannah Gilraith Kaler. Amy Rose Kramer. Abby Lefko. Iana Lewis. Sherry Lewis. Asia Monet Little. Lily Lu. Uanju Lu. Aaliyah Renee Matthews. Jada Elizabeth Miller. L.K. Miller. Annie Murphy. Chika Uguro. Eduardo Paez. Joseph Pearl. Madison Perrin. Hannah Perry. Nathaniel M. Phillips. Hannah Robertson Prilliman. Sabrina Nicole Rayner. Madeline Faith Ream. Angel Decilio Rivera. Susanna Bond Sartain. Alexandria Reese Scruggs. Samuel Shear. Chastity Star Sink. Andrew L. Sullivan. Kennedy Teasley. Holly Gabrielle Thompson. Sarah B. Thurber. Bridget Marie van Dievenhoven. Vidya Vinikanesan. Caitlin Phyllis Walrath. Lindsay Wiley. Catherine Grace Wooten. Jailu Shu. Haley Addison Yontz. Jesse F. Young. and Yuxi Sheng. Please join me in applauding our Masters of Arts graduates.
Will the Arts and Sciences candidates for the degree of Master of Science please come forward? Candidates will be hooded by Dr. Jeremy Rouse, Program Director and Professor, Department of Mathematics. Cordell Blankenship. Carson Nicole DeLong. Rachel Ecker. Jackson Gazen. Megan Alexandria Hodge. Kristen Johnson. Bowman Thomas Letourneau. Hunieri Costa Mendes. Michael Merck. Ashley Ilana Mullen. Kendia Williams Nada. Pham Don An Nguyen. Kwame Joseph Nkrumah. Nikhil Rajkumar. Emma Blythe Reeder. John Matthew Talbert. Japheth Varlock. Matthew Vigliotti. Dalton B. Von Ruden. Melita Wiles. Cade Wiley. Chiyu Zhang. Please join me in applauding our Master of Science graduates. Will the Arts and Sciences candidates for the degree of Master of Fine Arts please come forward? These candidates will be hooded by Cara Pilson, Program Director and Teaching Professor, Documentary Film. Jason Baum. Sydney Claire Johnson. Taylor Rogers. Jingling Zhang. Yijia Zong. Please join me in applauding our Master of Fine Arts graduates. Will the Arts and Sciences candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Education please come forward? Candidates will be hooded by Dr. Alan Brown, Chair and Associate Professor, Department of Education. Caitlin Grace Fox. Michael James Gorig. Jana E. Palumbo. Samantha G. Reese. Samuel Schechtman. Savannah Smith. Emma Lee Stein. Taylor Smith Whitman. Please join me in applauding our Master of Arts in Education graduates. I now ask Dr. Dwayne Godwin, Senior Associate Dean of the Biomedical Sciences Graduate Programs, to step forward to present their graduates.
Will the Biomedical Sciences candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy please come forward? The candidates will be hooded by their faculty advisors, and we ask that you please withhold applause until all the candidates have been hooded. Alana A. Arnone, advisor Dr. Catherine Cook. Austin Brian James Arrigo, advisor Dr. Wei Wen Lo. Ronald Jacob Bouch, advisor Dr. Zhejian He. The candidate will be hooded by Dr. Karen Haas. Andrew Scott Bray, advisor Dr. Mohammed Zafar. The candidate will be hooded by Dr. Jason Grayson. Jacob Alexander Cleary, advisor Dr. Gagan Deep. The candidate will be hooded by Dr. Tim Howard. Tucci Duran, advisor Dr. Samuel Lockhart. Haley Ihiro Betancourt, advisor Dr. Kimberly Robb Graham. Yasmilin Feliz Mosquea, advisors Dr. Catherine Cook and Dr. David Sotopantoya. The candidate will be hooded by Dr. David Sotopantoya. Tanner Philbin, advisor Dr. Joel Stitzel. William Coleman Flood, advisor Dr. Chris Whitlow. Allison Goldstein. Advisors, Dr. Emilio Salinas and Dr. Terrence Stanford, and the candidate will be hooded by Dr. Emilio Salinas. Brendan Joseph Johnson. Advisor, Dr. Mark Klein. Bernard N. Johnson. Advisor, Dr. Michael Nader, and the candidate will be hooded by Dr. Jeff Weiner. Rachel Elizabeth Jones. Advisor, Dr. Ken Kashida. Mohammed Iyas Kawas. Advisor, Dr. Chris Whitlow. Lindsay Madison Kirk. Advisor, Dr. Ellie Raybar. Amy Claire Leach. Advisor, Dr. Mark Ferris. Rabina Manali. Advisor, Dr. Matt Quinn. Sarah Glenn Manor. Advisor, Dr. Huiwen Lo. Mohammed Jabir Mohammed. Advisor, Dr. Catherine Cook. Hope Alexis Peterson Sockwell. Advisor, Dr. Paul Lorienti. Michaela Price. Advisor, Dr. Brian McCool. Nicholas Stewart Pritchard. Advisors, Dr. Jillian Urban and Dr. Joel Stitzel. The candidate will be hooded by Dr. Jillian Urban. Margaret Rose Smith. Advisor, Dr. Fei Jing. Alexandria Maria Zelancy. Advisors, Dr. Leah Solberg Woods. Aisha Uneri. Advisor, Dr. Kimberly Rob Graham. Grace Landis Wong. Advisor, Dr. Wei-Wen Ho. Please join me in applauding our doctoral graduates. Will the biomedical sciences candidates for the degree of Master of Science please step forward? The candidates would be hooded by Dr. Timothy Howard, Professor of Biochemistry and Program Director of the Molecular Genetics and Genomics PhD program and the Biomedical Research MS program. Tatiana Lene Adkins. Sai Lazia Agas Uguro, ready. Chase Davis Ammons. Madison Quinn Badge. Amaya Nicole Bailey. Tania Saana Ballard. Maxwell Beck. Stefano Belmont. Andrew Shelmer Blackburn. Matthew Blumberg. Jessica Lauren Bodie. Adam Amir Bushashub. Whitney C. Brandon. Jamie Christine Chamberlain. Josie Elizabeth Coyne. Collins Bowen Crawford. Courtney Ray Davis. Mariam Khalil Diab. Megan Marie Dentino. Anna Rose DePatima. Humphrey D. Dugby. Elaine K. Dunavant. Richard John Embry. Reina Echeverria. Nina Ngozi Chukwu Emanuela Ezewuro. Victor Gerardo Figueredo. Leslie Jane Granados. Nicole Grace Hall. Ashley Danielle Jolin. Crystal Carshell Jordan. Cody B. Lackey. Jasmine Dominique Latin. Cole Edward Lavoie. Christopher Wyatt Livingston. Olivia Catherine Lopez. Jordan Beasley Lunsford. Maheshram Madasamy. Trey Alexander McKee. Caleb McMillan. Allison Page Morgan. Blake Evan Moyure. Juliana Harriet Namatubi. And friend. Justin M. Napolitano. Shannon Moira O'Donnell. Ifoma Gloria Onwora. Ashley Nicole Piero. Janal Patel. Ariana Pirzadeh. Luis Poveda. Hannah Pugh. Abigail Ramirez. Keith J. Rao. Chelsea Abigail Richardson. Roxanne Gail Rigney. Catherine Rose Rizzuto. Jante B. Roberts. Giovanni Alexander Romero Agudelo. Morgan Walser Ross. Jacob B. Russell. Taylor Niquel Ruston. Amanda Liliana Salazar. Gloria Victoria Salvador Avila. Emily Sassaman. Nietzsche Shado. Angel Marie Serafini. Mia Elizabeth Simpson. Jenny Nicole Smith. Nicholas Max Sodermans. Bryson Terrell Staley. Hannah Straight. Ashmita Suresh Kumar. Joseph M. Sweeney. Alexis Diana Tanase. Taja Amira Tucker. Yuri Urusha Moreira. Erica Monet Vargas. Erica Elise Ward. Kayla Renee Williams. Jalen Isaiah Williams. Jacob Wolf. Please join me in applauding our Master of Science graduates. Will the biomedical sciences candidates for the degree of Master of Healthcare Leadership please come forward? The candidates will be hooded by Dr. Brett Nix, Professor of Emergency Medicine and Program Director of the Master of Healthcare Leadership Program. Tyler Paxton Davis. Sarah Elizabeth Werner. Kristen Michelle Wooten. Now, folks, I know you've been holding it back, and now is the time to congratulate our 2024 Healthcare Leadership graduates, all of our 2024 graduates.
Thank you for your enthusiasm. It's warranted, all of that enthusiasm. Maybe they'll be off the payroll now. Don't count on it. So as we conclude today's ceremony, I just have one last charge for you graduates. May you continue to embrace new possibilities and endeavors that open up for you throughout the next few years. Your journey certainly doesn't end here. It propels you towards new horizons and aspirations. I hope that the skills and pro humanitate mindset that you have honed throughout your academic career at Wake Forest will continue to influence you and everybody that you come into contact with. To our graduates, families and friends in attendance or watching online, I join you in extending my heartfelt congratulations on this significant achievement to our class of 2024. Congratulations. More clapping. So one final note. Please remain seated during the closing procession of faculty and graduates. Graduates, we invite you to meet your family and friends around the quad in order to leave the chapel stairs open while everyone exits. Immediately following the ceremony, please join us in the green room, Ronaldo Hall at the end of Hearn Plaza, for a reception in honour of our graduates. Thank you and heartfelt congratulations.